you don't know what 4D's are, this is daily. Gary's 4D's is basically a digital platform that he created to go in depth of all of the different business strategies that the daily digital deep dive, the 4D's, okay? So I'm gonna read it out loud for you. Why did you sign up for the 4D's? Being a follower of Gary, I wanted to take a look behind the curtain. I followed all his shows and all his content he put out on a consistent basis, the podcast daily and more. I wanted to know what machine he had in place to put out content on a daily basis like that. Which, that's why James is here. That's why we're doing this, right? That's why we're doing this. So I bought 2 seats at 4D's. One for my cameraman and one for myself. Right? That's about 24 grand. So if I know the 4D's that he bought, it was about $12,000 a ticket. I already had a decent brand at the time in the business I'm in, primarily focused on LinkedIn because my company's in the recruiting space. I wanted to figure out Gary's approach to LinkedIn content. What was the most impactful part of the program? Personally, I wanted confirmation that I was on the right track. I wanted to get more specific sense for what Gary was doing to build his brand. For me, the most impactful part was the patience and sincere interest that Gary had as he went around the table and listened intently to each person's business model. I followed Gary's content online for a while and I loved what he had to say, but it really drove it home when I saw his authenticity in person. Woo! Let's go! You better go watch my other YouTube if you're watching any of this. That's what we're doing. Following Gary. How did 4D's impact your business? I was already a successful business owner before 4D's. I was already investing money in my team and my personal brand, over $700,000 in total by the time I had signed up for 4D. But there was one main thing that helped me grow my brand and my sales even faster. The concept of the booms, the beats, and the sawdust. It was a strategy we learned to squeeze the most out of every piece of content that we put out. When we record a 15-minute video, for example, we really take a look at it. What all we can do with it, how we can repurpose it, and everything we have to be mindful of. For example, what kind of audience, what kind of guidance I have to give to my cameraman? What do I have to tell the editorial? 4D's helped us look at our content production strategically and tactically. After executing on what we learned, or what I learned at 4D's, we increased our revenues by 7 figures. That's how I'm gonna end right now. I'm about to hit this last sprint, get on some weights. I'm gonna try to read out loud while I run. When I found out 4D's set in execution mode for the following 6 months, I realized that even though you can put a clear value on brand, you also can't live without it. That's something I didn't fully understand before 4D's. Now, I see how branding applies to everything. Whew. Man, branding. Let's go. How much time we got? So we got 25 minutes. Time throwing some weights.